Okay. For the third time. Let's try this shit.
Third time's the charm, man.
Third time is the charm.
We got it. Third time's the charm, man.
Third time is the charm. Yeah, we're good. We're good. We're fucking good. I forgot what we were talking about. I'm not even gonna lie, because of all this bullshit.
Yeah, I don't remember either. I'll try, but we'll see. But anyway, how is everyone doing?
What's up, guys? I think I finally have everything set up the right way. Oh my god. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Man, I had one of those good stretches just now. You know the ones where you like shake and everything just fucking goes crazy?
I guess.
Those are the good stretches.
You know what I could go for? A really nice back cracking session, go to a chiropractor and just get my bones cracked.
I feel that.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about going to that, but I mean, I get the want to.
Yeah.
To be doing that, because like it sounds so satisfying and so.
Yes.
Relieving. How the fuck do you say that?
Relieving.
It is relieving. Why does that sound wrong?
I don't know.
That's weird, right?
I guess.
Anyway, we'd like to apologize real quick for the 2 fucked up streams from earlier. I figured out the problem real quick. It was I changed the setup and my mixer was not connected in the same way anymore. And it took OBS a second to be like, oh, hey, there's a problem. So that's why it sounded like it was okay at first, and then all of a sudden there was nothing. What's up, Mr. Ryu Dragon? How is you? And then we're going to wait like 30 seconds for him to respond because it's going to take that long.
Yep.
But like I was trying to say earlier, turn up your volume. Turn up a volume? You son bitch. I can do that.
What?
He said turn up the volume. So
yeah, but it came up late for some reason on my end.
Oh, well, I mean,
that's because
I'm the original stream, so it only makes sense that I would get it first, honestly.
True.
How's that, bro? Is that better? I hope it's better.
Yeah.
I don't know how else to make this louder right now, if I'm being honest. He said much better. All right, bet. Cool.
Nice.
Wait, so was it just my volume, or did you mean Catholic Metalhead's volume too? Because I really didn't touch yours much. I moved it up a little bit, but like I did move it up a little bit. Anyway, I forgot what I was saying. I'm not gonna lie.
Me neither.
Something about oh, it was just mine. Oh, yeah, okay. Then that's probably from me being a little farther then. Got it. Cool. I'm a little closer to the mic now, and I turned up my gain, so it should be good. Anyway.
Oh, yeah. The announcement for next week.
Oh, yeah, the announcement for next week. So next week, because of Thanksgiving, we won't have a live stream, and we won't have a... we won't be recording the podcast for that following Monday, so... Yeah, we're taking a week off because of the holiday, and then we'll be back the week after that. So, yeah, don't expect anything next week. As far as other shit goes, I don't know if Carlos has anything in the works for the Wednesday What If. If he does, he hasn't told me about it. But what I can say is that he had a fucking badass video on his personal channel, so definitely go check out his channel and listen or watch the video he did on anime intro music history. I said that all kinds of wrong. It was really cool. I didn't get to finish it yet. I'm trying to finish it probably later today, but it was really cool. I mean, he had some really cool stuff going on about what he was talking about and all that good shit. So I definitely recommend going to watch that on his personal channel, which should be linked underneath this video. If you're not watching it live, if you are watching it live, I think it's still linked in the description. It should be anyway. So yeah. I'm probably gonna be deleting the 2 fuck up clips that are on here, so it's just gonna be this one clip instead
Might
of.
as well, because there's no audio in that.
The second one had no audio. Period. The first one had some audio in the beginning, I guess. Is that right?
I'm not sure, but
Okay.
definitely one of them had no audio whatsoever.
Yeah, so that one's definitely getting deleted. The other one, I might keep it. It depends on what actually is on there or not. So we'll see.
Okay.
But I'm more than likely gonna end up deleting it. But yeah, you can all blame me for that because I did a whole ass setup and forgot to finish the setup on OBS before I started streaming. So that's definitely my fault. I take the blame for that. I take the blame for that entirely.
It's all good.
But it looks like we're doing really good on this stream. I haven't gotten any errors. My audio seems to be doing good, so I think I finally figured it out. So last week, and the week before, what was happening was that I forgot that I had set my OBS to record video at 60 frames per second because I needed that for something else that had nothing to do with the stream, and I just forgot to set it back to normal, to the normal 30. And that's why it was telling me it's not getting enough feed because it was trying to get 60 frames, but the shit, as far as I know, this little camera can't do 60 frames properly, like on a stream. So I think that's why it was complaining to me the last 2 weeks. But I got it fixed. Yay!
Nice.
Yeah, fucking. Anyway, I don't know what else to talk about, man. How was your week?
Well, it was an interesting week, but I'd rather not go into details because I'm kind of exhausted from that. But let's just say I had a little disagreement with a certain person, and it didn't really end well. But I'm kind of over it, so I'm just not gonna talk about it any further.
Okay, there's not a damn thing wrong with that. It sounded like you were gonna say something else before I asked you that, though. Were you?
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Speaking of Thanksgiving, other than us not having an episode, I'm 25, and by the next time you see me, I'll be 26, and oddly enough, my birthday is on Thanksgiving.
Nice. Yeah, see, my birthday was a while back, so I ain't gotta worry about that.
Nope.
Sorry, I just need to respond to this.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and when the first live stream was happening, Melo and I were talking about us feeling old, and I mentioned something about some TikToker saying that the older generation was the kids from the late 90s and early 2000s, and Melo and I just felt like, what the fuck does that make us? And I said, ancient, I guess.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, holy shit, dude. If late 90s and early 2000s is fucking fucking Ryu. I've been 26 for 3 years now. It's nothing special.
Okay, I'll give you that one, Ryu.
That's a good one. Yeah, that fool turned 26 a couple years ago, and he's been 26 ever since.
Nice.
Yeah, no, if late 90s, early 2000s is considered the older generation, to be fair, they're almost 20, so I guess that kind of makes sense.
I don't blame her for that, but still.
I do. I straight up do. Like, that's not the older generation. Like, to be unbiased and fair, I can see an argument to say that us, early to mid 90s and before that, could be the older generation. Like, we're all the fucking, what is it? All the millennials have turned 26 by the end of this year. So I can see an argument to say, like, oh yeah, we're the older generation, right? But like late 90s, early 2000s, no. That's not the older generation, not yet anyway.
No.
Like, fuck, dude, make me feel old as shit, man. My oldest, and like the friend that I have that I met the longest ago, my oldest standing friendship. I met her 21 years ago, a little more, which is
Wow.
fucking crazy to me. You know, it's like 21 years, and that's not to say like that we're best friends or that we're consistently talking. It's like she and I will talk every once in a while, and she's cool and all, but yeah, we're not like best friends or anything. But yeah, we met 21 years ago. There's a picture of us in kindergarten. It's fucking insane that I have somebody in my life for that long. You know what I mean? Even if they're not close to me at all, necessarily, it's still a crazy thought. 21 years. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Our friendship is old enough to drink. You know?
Yeah.
Which is a weird fucking thought. Let's see, the newer generation doesn't even know half of the shit we do. We were born in a good spot. I agree with you, Mr. Reed Dragon. I do. Cause
Yeah, me too.
yeah, I mean, we definitely had a lot of shit growing up that the newer generation didn't have. That was like, I guess, too old school for them, but that the generation older than us didn't have because it's and can't use because it's too new for them, type of thing. Like I feel like we were born in the sweet spot, you know.
Right.
I had an analog childhood and a digital adolescence,
Mm-hmm.
and it's fucking crazy to me because like,
Yeah.
you know, I remember, oh, let's go play outside, and that being the coolest
Yes.
fucking thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where I used to live like 10 years ago, I'd go to my neighbor's house, and you know, him and his cousin, like every weekend his cousins would be there, and we'd go outside and play football or soccer or baseball or something. We'd just go outside, and it was the coolest fucking thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then eventually I got older and I got my Xbox, and it'd be like, let's get online, and we'd play Xbox, and that was the coolest fucking thing when
Yeah.
Xbox 360 was out and PlayStation 3 and all that shit. Like that's the
Mm-hmm.
generation I'm talking about, you know. And
Yep.
we grew up with these consoles, and I bring that up because, you know, console wars are at it all over again. I mean, it's not like they
Oh
ever
yeah.
stopped, but you know,
Yeah.
with both of those consoles just having released, uh,
Mm-hmm.
you know, it's pretty hectic. But I mean, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
um,
Yeah. You remember
fucking,
the cassette tapes?
which
The
ones?
the audio cassette tapes.
Okay, yeah, I do remember
Yeah.
those.
Oh
I've told
man,
this
the
story before.
video cassette tapes too, but more mainly since
VHS.
this is like music, audio cassette tapes.
Yeah, I've told this story
Yeah.
plenty of times, but I love telling it. Um, one of the craziest things that happened to me with audio cassette tapes like the old school ones, is that my grandma had a box of cassettes, and she was kind of going through them, and she found two that were in English, so she couldn't read them,
Mhm.
right? Because my grandma only spoke Spanish, so she couldn't read them, and so she asked me to translate them. And one of them, I don't remember what the fuck it was. I can't remember for the life of me. That was a long time ago. But I don't
Mhm.
remember what it is. But I told her, I was like, oh, this is yada, yada, yada. And she was like, all right. And then she's like, all right, what about this one? And I look at it, and it's fucking Peace of Mind by Iron Maiden.
Whoa, sick!
Yeah.
No way. That's a great story. I have to admit.
You said that so blandly, I thought you were being sarcastic, dude.
Oh man, that's the autism. Man. So
Oh,
sometimes
is it?
I
Okay, I didn't know. I thought you were just being a dick because I told this story so many times,
no,
which makes perfect sense, you know? I didn't even consider it being the autism.
dude. I don't even remember you telling this story. Maybe I wasn't here
Oh, it's
when
possible. I've told it a few
yeah.
times though. It's on several episodes. I know that much.
Oh, okay.
That's
Yeah.
why I thought
Yeah.
like, oh, you're just being stupid with me.
No. No,
I
that's just on me.
I hadn't even
Yeah.
considered that would be the autism, honestly.
Yeah.
But yeah. It was Peace of Mind by Iron Maiden, and
Mhm.
I'm like in Spanish. I'm like, MT. This is a heavy metal album, and she's like, it is. And I'm like, yeah, this is the type of music that I listen to. And she's like, oh, do you want it? And I was like, yeah, I'll take it. I fucking took it. And I don't know what happened to the actual cassette, but that's how I like really started getting into Iron Maiden, because I listened to that whole album on cassette, on a fucking audio cassette, which is fucking awesome, by the way.
Mhm.
And then fucking Yeah, that's my really cool audio cassette story. Do you have any stories like that?
No, but I do have a story that kind of ruined my love for cassette tapes, and this is coming from a guy who used to love cassette tapes, even enjoyed the time when I grew up with them. So I started collecting cassette tapes not too long ago, and I bought this album by Bon Jovi. I think it was New Jersey on cassette tape. So I put it in my Victrola 5-in-1, which also had a cassette player, and when it was playing, it kind of sounded weird. It kind of sounded warped, and then I decided to take it out, and all this like black dust came out, and I figured it was the tape itself, and I was like, oh shit, what did it ruin my cassette player? And I just, oh man, I never bought another cassette tape again. And plus, I think they're harder to maintain than even a vinyl record disc.
Well, to be fair, a vinyl record, it's a relatively like it's a flat surface. Obviously, it's got the divot where everything is recorded and everything.
Yeah, the
But
grooves.
like, it's all outside. It's exposed. Exposed. That's the word I was looking for. It's an exposed surface, right? So it's easy to clean, sort of, right? Versus a cassette tape, which rolls into the thing and it's all hidden in there. It's really easy for dust and shit to get in there.
Yeah. And I had the feeling that black dust was I think I said it already, but I don't remember. But the black dust was, I think, the tape itself, which, oh my gosh, that which could explain the warped sound, the warped effect that the tape had. Oh my gosh, I'll never forget it.
That just sounds scary and eerie and shit. Like, fuck. I see why you don't want to deal with those anymore, though.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah,
I don't blame you for a second, dude.
No, but I ended up buying the CD version of the album.
And you're like, this sounds much better.
Exactly.
No, but you know what would be funny? It came back sounding the same.
Yeah. Hey, if it did, I would have said, maybe it should have. Maybe it was supposed to sound that way. But luckily, we had YouTube at the time, so I looked it up in it before buying the CD. I think I don't remember, but
so it wasn't that long ago then, like relatively speaking.
No, it wasn't that long ago. I think it was like a couple of years now.
Yeah, because YouTube's like what, 15 years old?
I think, I don't know.
Okay, Google. How old is YouTube?
15 years.
Yeah, 15 years. I was right.
Oh, okay, nice. Yeah, 15 years.
Yeah, so damn. YouTube's been around for 15 years.
Yeah.
What's up, Christian? This is my friend Christian, not Dominguez Christian. He said, "Where's everybody else at? They're all fucking off doing their own shit. DJ's busy / tired / busy. Izzy had to work, I think, late, so he's just fucking dead. Carlos was busy, and Anthony had to go. I think he's taking care of his nieces. And Taco has just been kind of MIA. Like I said in the podcast, he's doing better, but yeah, he's not really ready to come back just yet, as far as I know. I'm not really putting that on the table with him yet. I kind of am just talking to him with whatever shit. So yeah, he said, "Well, fuck them, LOL, JK." Well, fuck you too, bro. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, man. When are you gonna be on the fucking podcast, man? I keep telling you, you don't fucking listen to me, dog. Sorry, this fool and I go back a couple years. What was it, like 10 years? 10 years we go back, and he's on the ghetto side. No, I'm just kidding, bro. It's all love, bro.
Mr. Ryu Dragon, this guy kind of late, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Christian, when you invite me.
There is Instagram proof of me inviting you, bro. Don't even.
Oh, wow.
Oh, man. I mean, yeah, Mr. Ryu Dragon, you're right. He is kind of late. Fuck it, though. I mean, Yeah, this fool can come on whenever he wants. I already told him that. He's just being a little bitch about coming on. That's all. No, just kidding.
Christian admitted it. LOL,
He's
there
like,
it
it
is.
is. See, I told you. Yeah. Man, yeah, 10 years, man. We met in high school. We did music together for a little while. None of that music exists anymore as far as I know. Besides, like, there might be some shit on my computer. I don't fucking remember, to be honest. Other than that, you know, we just been hanging out every once in a while. So,
Sick.
yeah.
Yeah.
Great. That stream bitrate shit being low, it came back. Now I'm mad.
Oh, no.
Whatever. It doesn't say anything about buffering. Does it? Fuck it. We're just gonna leave that alone and hope it doesn't fucking die on me. Anyway. Yeah, a lot of these guys, now that I think about it, a lot of these guys I've known for a really long ass fucking time. Christian I've known for 10 years. Anthony I've known for 10 years. DJ I've known for 10 years. 9 years, sorry.
And what about Mr. Ryu Dragon?
What are we on? 8.5 years? Almost 9 years, right? Yeah, something like that. No, less. No, almost 8 years. Almost 8 years.
Oh, okay.
We met in 2013 when I was in college.
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
So we're getting close to 8 years. And then my best friend and I have known each other for 14 years, I think, is how long it's been.
Fuck.
Yeah, we met when we were in 7th grade, and that was 2006 for me. So, yeah, 14 years ago, roughly, that I met him. And, yeah, I've known these fools for a long-ass fucking time. Some other friends that I just hung out with not too long ago, we've known each other for about 12 years, which is fucking crazy to me. It's yeah, these friendships be lasting a long-ass fucking time.
Mm-hmm.
And then the friendships with y'all, sometimes it feels like I've known y'all forever. Like, sometimes I'm talking to Izzy, like if we had been knowing each other forever, and then I'm like, oh,
yeah.
we only met a year and a half ago.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking crazy.
Right?
Fucking, ¿cómo se llama? Oh, I do that a lot lately. I've been doing that a lot lately where I say shit in Spanish. I don't even know why, excuse me. But I've been doing that shit again. And, like, I don't have a problem with it and I don't mind it or anything. I noticed that I started doing it again. Which is fucking funny to me.
There's no shame in that, man.
Well, no, yeah. I mean, I'm not saying there is. I'm just saying, like,
Mm-hmm.
like I do that shit with Japanese all the fucking time. But lately I haven't been. And lately Spanish has been coming out. So, like, I think I need to practice my Japanese again. Because, I mean, seriously, man, I fucking... Oh, did I ever tell you about the time I accidentally cussed in my Japanese class?
I don't think you did. You gotta tell me now.
Dude, yeah, so this is what happened. So I'm chilling in Japanese, right? And then she's like, all right, you guys gotta, like, all put this shit, put your answers on the board and that shit, right? So we get up and we're doing our answers and yada, yada, yada. And fucking, they gave me one of the questions that was on the bottom of the board. So I couldn't do it standing up. I was too tall for that. So I had to squat down to do it, right? So I'm squatting and I lose my balance. And my instinct is like, I'm going to yell shit right now. I already fucking know it, either shit or fuck or something. And I'm like, I can't cuss in class, right? And so then my secondary instinct was Japanese, because nobody knows Japanese, right? In my Japanese class.
Oh,
so,
my God.
Obviously, that was the wrong move. And I just yell out, and I'm like, Kusa! Right?
Oh.
I'm like, Kusa! And then I sort of, like, instantaneously realize, oh, God, I'm in Japanese. And I catch myself, and I just swear to God, I went.
Oh, wow.
And look at my teacher, and she's looking at me like, you're gonna die.
Oh, wow.
I fucking...
A look of death.
Yeah, and everyone around me is just like, did he just fucking say that? And I'm just
Oh,
like
man.
losing my shit because like I just cussed in front of my fucking teacher, and she and she was really chill about it, but like she was mad like as a teacher should be, just not as much as I thought she would be. But it was just
Oh,
really
man.
funny. Like I really thought I was gonna die that day. Oh yeah, man, that was not fun, but that was hilarious. Kai was
Oh,
there that
man.
day. Kai was there, and
Oh,
he,
man.
and he was laughing so hard at me, and I'm just like, "Fuck you, dude." But yeah, that fucking happened. She yelled at me once to shut the fuck up one time, which was
Oh,
fucking
man.
hilarious. It was
Wait, was
fucking,
Dylan there when you said Kuso?
yeah. Yes, I think he
Oh,
was.
man.
I think he was.
Oh, man.
That shit was fucking funny though, cause like, I mean, I didn't mean to do it. I was just fucking reacting, and then next thing you
Yeah.
know, fucking, I'm yelling that shit out like a jackass. But yeah, that was a crazy fucking day in my opinion. There was a lot. There was a lot that
I can hear her say, "Shine."
Oh my god. She just goes, "Omae wa mo shindeiru."
Shinderu.
Dude, if she did that shit to me, I would lose my shit.
Me too.
I'd start dying of laughter.
You know what? I think any weeb, including us, would laugh the shit out of that.
Oh man. Yeah, that shit was funny though. I don't have too many other Japanese stories though. I mean, not in college anyway. Oh well, there's one. It's not as funny as the other two, but I found it kind of funny. Is that
All right.
So in junior college, I had a Japanese class that was taught by a Caucasian lady, and
Weird.
well, she lived in Japan for a couple years, that kind of thing.
Well,
So
okay.
her Japanese was actually really good, but it was like pretty
Oh.
much strictly formal. So any of the
Oh, okay.
informal stuff, she didn't really like talk about or understand sometimes. Cause like I remember one time I said I was referring to myself and I said ore in class, and I didn't mean to. It just kind of came out. Cause you know how fucking in anime they're always like ore this ore
Ore?
that. Yeah. So I was just I just said something as ore by accident, and I didn't actually mean to. And she was like, "What's that?" And I was like, "Oh,
Oh my gosh.
I was like, "It means me, but it's really informal, and I didn't actually mean to say it." And she's like, "Oh, all right." And then there would be other things where like, the way she'd spell things versus the way I learned to spell things was off. Like she'd spell things if they were extended vowels, she'd put the second letter. So like if it was two O's, it'd be, or an extended O sound, it'd be two O's. Whereas I learned to spell it with OU, because the actual character used would be a U, not an O.
Mm-hmm.
So shit like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I mean, I didn't fight with her about it, but I'd be like, look, this is what I learned from a Japanese person, so I'm sorry if I think this is right. And she'd be like, well, this is how we did it, and da da da. And I just like, I'm not saying you're wrong, I'm just saying I'm right. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I know what that sounds like after I said it. Like, there's absolutely nothing wrong with spelling it the way that she was trying to get us to spell it, but she was making it seem like the way I was spelling it was wrong, and that's where my issue was. I was like, no, this is correct as well.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with doing it this way. And it got to the point where she would, on the tests, or not tests, the guides and shit, she would write both versions out because I guess she realized I was right. And so she'd write both versions out. And then, like, during that time, I thought I did kind of think she was wrong. Until I got to Dominguez and was with Johnson Sensei, and she did the same thing of using OO instead of OU, and it was like, oh, okay, so that's a thing then.
Yeah, I mean that's one thing, but for someone else just to spell it out for one way, you know, the SOO, you know, that's. I mean, you're not technically wrong, but it's not the correct way to spell it. I mean, I don't speak for all Japanese people, but basically, yeah.
Yeah, so I just, like I said, I got used to spelling it OU or EI or shit like that because of my
Mm-hmm.
teacher's past. So I was just annoyed that she was telling me I was wrong.
Yeah.
It wasn't anything else, and it was because of it wasn't even for my own ego or anything. It was literally just somebody taught me how to do this that's from Japan.
Right.
How
Mm-hmm.
how am I wrong? You know?
Mm-hmm.
Um but yeah, I mean I thought it was kind of funny when she didn't know the fucking slang that I used to use.
Yeah.
Because I would say it a lot just to mess with her sometimes. Though I'm not gonna lie,
Uh-huh.
I was that guy. I was that guy, dead ass.
Would you refer to her as Kimi?
No, I never did that. I never did
Oh,
that.
okay. That
Um,
would have been hilarious. I guess. I don't know.
yeah, but I would say my sentence right. Would it be some just for the sake of examples? I'd be like, "Boku no namae wa Alan desu," right? And then I'd
Uh-huh.
be like, "Do desu ka?" Which is not, or sorry, not do desu ka. I'd be like, "Doda," just to be like, "How's that?" you know? And she'd be like, "Stop," and I'm like. But yeah, it was
Wow.
fucking. It was shit like that. That's what I mean. Like I would do my shit right, and then just do something informal as fuck on purpose just to mess with her.
Yeah.
Sometimes I wouldn't even end with the fucking question. So instead of being, um, like Daijobu desu ka, I'd be like Bushika, shit like that. Yeah, I was that kid. But I'm actually really mad though. Like, and no, that's not true. I'm,
Oh.
I'm bothered with myself because I should have gotten an A in that class, and I ended up with a B. And it's
Okay.
entirely my fault, and it's not the teacher's fault at all. It is
Uh.
100% my own fault that I got a B and not an A. And that's because I
Mm-hmm.
did literally 1/4 of the homework.
Oh.
Yep. I did
Damn.
half of the online homework and none of the written homework. So it is 100% my fault that I didn't get an A and I only got a B.
Mm.
That being said, bro, I got a fucking B in that class. I should have got an A.
Yeah. I guess.
Yeah, well, whatever. It's not that big a deal. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I passed. You know,
Yeah. At least.
I got a good grade, so whatever. I chalked it up to just I was stupid and should have done better, because that's really what it was. But yeah,
Yeah.
what time is it right now? It is 7:44.
Yep.
So yeah, let's wrap it up here. It's been about 30 minutes. So
Yeah.
once again, I'd like to apologize for the two fuck ups from earlier. They are no longer available to be seen if you're not watching this live. For those of you watching live, then maybe you saw that. But I'm gonna take them both down because fuck it. We're just gonna use this. So I do apologize for that. Hopefully this shit is not being fucking weird and ends correctly. It looks like it's doing the right thing, but
Yeah.
I mean,
Seems like it.
I'm not watching it because that'll cause a feedback loop. But anyway,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, thanks for hanging out with us for a little while. Um, like I said earlier, we won't be having a live stream next week, and we won't be having a podcast after the one that's coming out this Monday. So the week after, the Monday after Thanksgiving, we will not have a podcast. The week after, we will be back. So definitely just, stay tuned with all that shit. Because once the break is over, we're coming back. So this is only a
Mm-hmm.
1 week break. It's not going to be anything longer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's all I got. So follow the Instagram for Pedal to the Metal at official Pedal to the Metal. It's also the same handle for Facebook. Both of those have the link tree, and all that shit is down below. The links to all our other channels, our personal links, all of that shit. It's all down below. So go click on the link tree if you haven't already. Listen to the podcast. Live streams every Thursday. I'm stupid. Live streams every Friday at 7, and hopefully the what ifs are coming back soon. So yeah. So you want to do your quick plugs real quick?
Yeah, you can follow me on TikTok and Instagram at Catholicmtlhd. You can also subscribe to my YouTube channel where I talk about autism shit and heavy metal shit. Also Catholicmtlhd. And as Metal is pointing out, it's in the description below.
All right, guys. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
And I just want to say for my fellow Americans over here, have a happy Thanksgiving.
Oh yeah, that's kind of obvious. Happy Thanksgiving, guys. Eat well, stay safe, all of that good stuff. Don't get a food coma, but totally get a food coma.
Yep.
All right, peace out, guys.